Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are in a very cool park. A park with bonkers mad mutants. Yep. And a park that apparently is also suffering from retarded eggheads. Because we don't have a drink stall and it seems like we're not getting one either. I mean, it's almost like a repeat of the previous park. Which I hope isn't the case. I mean, a year without a drink stall is really bad. But anyway, here we are now. And yeah, so far we've built one ride and one coaster. Not that much, but we are gonna change that. However, we do have the balloon stall, which was just researched. So why don't we build one of those? I mean, they do make us a little bit of profit, and each and every penny counts, especially in this park. So, you know what, I think that the perfect spot for it will be right here, right next to the ice cream stall. So, that is where we will build it. Let's see, you there, balloon stall, I need you right over here. You are gonna have the wonderful color of adrenaline red. Yeah, that's gonna be the color theme for this park, so. Now, excuse me for a moment. And back, yeah, excuse me for that. Anywho, we are back now and I got a plan. However, I do not have much money for the plan, so I am pretty much sure that we'll have to borrow. But yeah, the plan is to build another coaster, because we are gonna need a lot of those. Now, if we take a look at our roster of rides that we can build, we have this one, so I'm not inclined to build the second one of those. We could build these, I mean, we're definitely gonna do that at some point. But the one that I really need actually is this one. However, the thing is that these coasters are notoriously difficult to get above the 6, a 7-ish intensity rating. And not going into the extreme ratings. I mean, they ramp up like above 7. They start ramping up at insane speeds. And it's really easy to just, you know, screw a coaster of this type over by having it being extreme. So yeah, that's that, but we are gonna give it a shot anyway, because it's cheap, it has trains, and it will make me lots of monies. Now, where are we gonna build it? We are gonna build this somewhere around the park border over here. Trying to utilize the hills a little bit as well, but we are definitely gonna build it at the park border, with the station being mostly underground. And yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be like pretty much on the water level, and that's the plan. And then in terms of general development, we'll just have a path go all the way till here with coasters hooking up directly to the path. So yeah, at least I hope the infrastructure will be successful. And if not, well, we'll find out soon. Yeah, so, well, the plan and tracks are laid ahead of us. It's time to build them. So, Steel Mini Roller Coaster, I want you. Let's build you. Now, we are going to put this station on the water, I said. So we'll start with that. And yeah, of course we need to do some terraforming. So, let's get that done. Remove some trees. Yay. Right. Look, terraforming done already. Or at least a part of it. Now, I don't want the station to be all the way up till there. I want it to be more or less over there, so... Ballsy trees, be gone. Oh, we actually need to terraform as well. Fine, I'll do that, and... let's see... Yeah, so far so smooth. Oh, alright. Well, that's good. You know what? We are also gonna build the exit and entrance for this one. Just so that I don't forget and screw myself over later on. Now, actually, come to think of it, I do need the exit to be quite far back for repairs and all that. So yeah, it's gonna be a long exit path, and it's gonna lead all the way up till here with a no entry sign. So yeah, that's the plan. Now then, time for the coaster, right? I mean, I've been talking about it, but we have only built the station. And yeah, that's gonna change now. Be gone, tree. Look, see, like I said, we are gonna utilize some hills over here. How far can I go over here in this direction? Yeah, alright, so that's pretty much the limit, but that's okay. Now, because we need intensity here, we are gonna have to do some pretty rough and extreme stuff. Yeah. Well, I don't mind that really, but yeah, look, see? Big, massive drop. And now's the worst part of it, to rack up some really intense Gs. I mean, they'll be going like 90 kilometers or something. We'll go up steep. There, like this. You know, no smooth transition into a ramp or anything. No, just the sharp BAM! And we're in a sharp incline again. Right, now over here, I'll build a small helix down, you know, more G's and all that. Though, even though it's ramped, I mean, the fact that it's ramped is kind of throwing a spanner in the works. Oh, and that as well. Yeah, let's up the loon here. Right, but yeah, the fact that it's banked is kind of throwing a spanner in the works, but, you know, I think I can live with that. And then we'll go down once more. However, this time I won't do a sharp curve. I think if we have too many of those, then it might turn into the extreme. It's really delicate, this coaster. Alright, fine. So yeah, I can't do that too often. Same over here, really. What we can do, and that is also a good thing to rack up intensity, is have unbanked curves. Yeah, they are actually a really good tool for well, getting intensity rating, which is what we're after. So, no, no, I'm right beside my own track. That's good, really. Right, so now we need to go down because, yeah, speed and all that. Oh, and money, by the way. But yeah, speed is definitely an issue at the moment. So if yeah, that's not gonna happen, so I need to go down over here. Alright, I like this. And now I'm at rock bottom, which means we have crazy amounts of speed. And all unbanked curves. I mean, they are so good in racking up the ratings. It's not normal anymore. Right, I'm actually right now below the tracks where I need to be. And also on the side of this whole shenanigan over here. So, what if I... yeah, hold on a second. If I disable the trees here, I might have actually screwed myself over here, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Helix up small. Alright, so that's not gonna work. Not from over there. Helix up small. No. Alright, one further back perhaps. Helix up small. Oh, that's down. I need up. No. Fine. One further. No. Yeah, there's always the coaster in the way, so I guess I just need to be at like height 5 for this. This should most definitely work. There. Right, but we are not there yet now, because I still need to see this one back to the station. This would do it, but... yeah, alright, fine. Fine. Look, and if I now do the other curve piece... raise or low? Oh, of course. Yes, of course. Yeah, it can't be all underground. You know what? We'll have the curve be underground. I think that's overall the cheapest option. There! Well, I am pretty curious to the test ride, and especially the results. I mean, this track is built rather quickly, but I am hoping for good results. Now, whilst you watch the test ride, I'll quickly get this whole thing sorted with infrastructure and all that. And yes, this is gonna have quite the queue, because it can have lots of folks going on it, so I want lots of folks on the queue. And a bit of storage in case it starts raining all of a sudden. Never a bad thing. Wow, look at the speeds, man. Though it's not going that fast through the helix, which means that it won't add much in terms of intensity. Yeah, see, speeds on that are abysmal, really. Oh, but that, man, I mean, this piece, bam! That's a pretty harsh and rough, you know, sideways thingy, chicaner I think it's called. Yeah, so ratings, they will be pretty high, at least the intensity, I hope. So there, that's the path. We're getting it all sorted right now. I'm just following the terrain really, I don't really have any... Ooh, look at this! Haha! Perfect, really. I think that what caused this really, I mean, look at the G's. This is crazy. But I think why it is not in the extremes is because the vertical G's, I can guarantee you that it's from this dent in here, this sharp dent. Then the track's actually quite mellow, you know, and quite good. So the guests can relax and, you know, get a bit of their senses back. And then there is the really harsh lateral G thing right at the before the end of the station. So I think that that's the reason why it's very high but not extreme. So yeah, all in all, I wouldn't say it's a good coaster because it's only 5.5, but we are gonna keep this one just because it has the right intensity. However, yeah, you know, if I wanted this one to be better, I needed to spend a lot more bucks and space on it, which I don't think is worth it because the coaster type isn't capable of such great ratings, and I'd rather save the space for something that is. So all in all, this coaster is quite a good addition to the park, despite the, well, you know, somewhat bad ratings. I mean, I must admit that it is far from great. And this is the only thing that's a bit of a compromise, really, if you ask me. But fine, whatever. Look, yeah, right, it's a massive compromise. But we'll quickly need to get a new entry sign over here. One. There. Look, no more gas can wander up here without there actually being anything. So, good, we got that sorted now. Let's also get some more trash cans there and done. Good, well, it seems that our second coaster is also a fact now. I don't know if this path has affected anything, but wow, I mean, look at the intensity rating. Yeah, you know, building unbanked curves really helps racking up the intensity rating without adding too much else. Which is basically really what this park requires, you know, it requires high intensity stuff. So, yeah, perfect. Good trick, I think, that I used. Now, we are gonna call this, yeah, Flatolaxis. Yeah, Flatolaxis. Because of the unbanked curvature in the coaster, right? I mean, alright, I admit it's not the greatest of names, but we are gonna run with it. How about a black track with the yellow over here? And then the, no, reddish supports. If I put the scenery on, yeah, it looks quite alright. I mean, it is intense stuff. 9 is definitely a high intensity rating. So, right, well, good, Flatolaxis. You are added to the roster. Now, what we need is a handy dude. I mean, this handy dude is gonna have the whole freaking exit path here, all for himself, to patrol and keep clean. So, yeah, that is actually covering the path. I was worried there for a moment that I might not be covering the path, but only the stuff like right besides it, but no. No, this will keep the path clean. We also need a safety mechanic over here, which we'll get. You there, you are the safety mechanic, and I think right now is also the time to get an extra loose mechanic. And yeah, you know what? Maybe also a guard and a, well, what do we have? I mean, a entertainer, a gorilla. Yeah, definitely gonna be a gorilla. I mean, we've had so many elephants and tigers and no, not pandas. So yeah, And gorilla it is. Yeah, pretty good all this. We have 2 coasters. I think that right now would be a nice moment to build our next thrill ride, whatever that will be. By the way, did we have a drink stall? No, we got a hat stall. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be one of those parks again now, is it? Oh man, this is bad. Really bad. Right, anyway, we will build the hat stall because we can, and therefore I kind of feel like I have to. Let's see, I think that this over here would be the nicest spot for a hat stall, if ever I've seen. Now, for the hat stall, we will actually go with pink. Adrenaline pink. Very adrenaline-like. Right, yeah, our next thrill ride, that's what we were about to build. Now, I think I said it in the previous video as well, but we might end up building one of these or these rides just to lure in the guests. But initially, I don't want to build those because we won't be making a profit from them. At least if I have to believe my guest preferences, which I do. So, yeah, we're gonna build this one and we're gonna set it to Berserk mode. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really come as a surprise, but I thought I'd mention it anyway. Now, we need to build this at a place where... oh, balls. We need to build this at a place anyway where I still have some space here to extend the path, because that is going to be the area where the path is going to be expanded. So what I'll do is I'll actually dig this one in, like so. There. Just like that. And then like this. Look. Perfect, I'd say. Well, it does cost a little bit in terms of cash, but well, I hope that this ride will repay itself. So, yeah, Berserk mode. Yeah, there's no question, especially in this park. I need a Berserk mode, and I need it now. So, there we go. $5 and done. Well, I don't need to hook it up, of course, which I will in a moment. Look. Does it need to be crazy long? I think Berserk mode is also one of the longest modes on this whole ride, so queue doesn't need to be crazy long. Besides, I don't want all my guests waiting over here. I need them to go into the coasters and spend their monies. So, yeah, that's also the whole setup. Now, I had done the pricing, the inspection time. I might as well open this one up now, and yeah, let's also get the necessary stuff. I mean, I said, you know, just moments ago that, yeah, we shouldn't hire a battalion of staff, and look at me doing just that. Yeah, ah well. I hope that it will repay itself with high guest count and good ratings. So far though, it's May year 1, and we already have 320 guests. I must say that that is actually quite promising. So, yeah, the future is looking bright. How about we're gonna call this Shaky Rigs? No, how about we call this yeah, the Garvitronics. There, the Garvitronics. So much cooler. I mean, now that it's an Nix, you know, it's just so much cooler. I don't know what it is. Right, we are also gonna color this, and I must say that I don't like this murk blue. Now instead, we will go with the golden. And golden looks good, man. Yeah, it looks particularly good on over here. Right, yellow? No, yellow. No, but what we can do is a bit of this. No, ice blue. Oh, ice blue is good. And then we'll have this be this color. Right, so now it looks like a vibrant red, you know, with this purplish outer thing, you know, the basket holding the seeds, or whatever. So yeah, pretty good. Second ride already there. Now, we need more stuff here, of course, and I'm fully aware of that, but you know, I think that right now we have the money. I think that what we need really is yet another coaster. Oh my goodness, look at this. All the trains are full. Wow, the guests are digging this like crazy. 240 an hour. What are they thinking? Oh, they're not thinking anything about it. Well, it is quite new, so that might explain it. Wow, alright, that's pretty good. And the same over here, look at this queue, man. I mean, even though this coaster is a bit low with 7.7, it's still getting guests like crazy. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that both these coasters are pretty awesome. Now, what we really do need is yet a third coaster, but I only got 12 grand for it, and it needs to have an intensity rating of 8 plus. I think that if I should put the bar at 8, so yeah, what's that coaster going to be? Really, I think that the best candidate for now would be a rodent coaster over here. Rodent coasters have already a high intensity of their own, and yeah, I mean, I can remember still me playing the vanilla Rollercoaster Tycoon, where in the first parks I had a real difficulty finding the right spot and method to build a coaster like this without ruining it. I mean, it's so easy to get this to the extremes. So yeah, I think that this coaster is pretty good, and to top it off, because it's so cheap, I think we should build a synchronous coaster, you know, a duo coaster. Doesn't need to be mirrored, heck, it doesn't even need to stay synchronized, as long as these stations are neighboring each other. So, I could also build this one, but since it's a bit more expensive, I am gonna go with this one. Now, yeah, right, so I think we do have space for these stations being like over here-ish. This line is actually, it's going right besides over here, and that's what I want to know, because I know that this is going in the underground and the station might actually hit this, but it won't. So good. Now what we will do is, yeah, we'll build this station on the line of the trees, and then, oh man, the entrance and exit is gonna be a nightmare. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's build it. So, let's get the tracks all sorted. Remove the supports from view, that is. I mean, we don't want to cut them down, of course. And then, I think I need to be right over there. And then there's, of course, the roller coaster in the way. Right, well, smooth start. Not. So, here we go. And now I need to do some terraforming. And then, yeah, all I need to do really now is just engineer it backwards a little. Like this. Yeah, we'll just lower that, up that, and done. Look at this. As if it was a natural piece of scenery, terrain. Am I going right beside it? Yeah, I am. But actually, the station is already too long, so I don't even know why I was bothered so much by it, but fine. Yeah, and I will also build these now before I block off any possible exits and queue lines and all that. So, right. Well, that actually blocking myself off is a real danger over here. So, yeah. See? That is actually a real danger right now. Alright, let's see what we can do to circumvent that. Not much, actually. Turns out. Right, well, see, the issue that I have over here is that I also have the exit and the queue path to worry about. I could actually go down and just resurface like over there, so I guess it's not that much of an issue then. Look, and now we go up. And I know this is far from ideal, but at least the pieces between lift aren't that long. And look at this. Hill utilization for the win. Wow. That's all I gotta say about this. Wow. Yeah, we're using the terrain to our advantage at the best rate possible. Now, what we need to do really is, actually, can we think of it, I might be heading right at my own coaster here. Can I go like this? No. But I could go like this. Right, this is an interesting development really, but... Alright. So... Oh crap, I needed to lower you. Oh, never mind, I don't. Balls. So... Right, so that works. Here I am, trying to get a freaking big drop, and it's just not gonna happen. I can see it already not happening. Fine then, game, I will listen to this, and I won't continue trying. At least not for now. Who knows? No. Alright, looking good. Or maybe not so much. Tree, oh, okay, yeah, alright. So, be on, tree. Besides, we are actually in the above ground now, so... Yeah, it was a tree all along. I could have known. Now, from height 24 to height 18... That seems a pretty solid height drop for me. And now we can just have it be like a regular coaster. I think that this, you know, really high drop in there should make up for any badness that might come into the design. At height 11 though, I do not have much room to play around with, I might add. Yeah, like really not a lot. At height 12 over here, I don't know really. I must say that I have my doubts about the... Yeah, I don't think that this is gonna happen all that well. This though, this will happen. I am pretty convinced of it. Now all that I would really need is a sharp curve over here, and then another one here, another one here, another one here. See, the thing is that even though it's an 8 height difference, this coaster loses so much speed over relatively short distances. Now when it's going at high speeds, I mean, the speed that this coaster loses is tremendous, so... Yeah. Right. We will... Ooh, can I... No, I can't go over there just yet, but I should be able to go over here. See, I want to interfere and all that, but... Yeah, I might have been a little bit too early and greedy with that. Oh no, no. Look, here we are, going behind and below our very own coaster. How cool is that? And we're still even at height 13. So we can do some shenanigans, which we should actually. I'm going to think of it. Oh, yeah, and perhaps we should also try to shenanigan away from our own tracks. Might also help, you know, just saying. Nah, I think, yeah, I need to do terraforming, but I'm cool with that. And oh, now I need to do terraforming again. Fine, will do. You know what? We will just resurface here right now, just for a moment, just like boom. All right, and then we will go over here, just like this. Look at this. Oh, balls, actually, I'm just remembering a thing now. Let's not do that, because there is also the other coaster that I need to keep in mind. Yeah, about that. Right, at height 9 though. This is more or less perfect right now. We will do some terraforming. I hope though that I'm not making the coaster too extreme right now. There is a small chance of me doing that by having these sharp curves, but look, this is gonna add ratings by having it go quite close to the path. That's good. And I like it good. So, and then we'll have another drop right over here. Just like that. And then I need to raise or lower the land. Right, and right now we are also at station height, so my idea over here right now is to maybe have a few twists and twirls. Oh man, that would lead me right back to the station. I kind of need to do that really, but I also don't really want to. So yeah, why don't we go around this station for just a little bit. Do it like this and then boom, back. Right, well, I hope I didn't screw up this coaster by having it be way too extreme. I do think though that the track is quite cool. It also caused massive craters and ugliness in the terrain. But I warned you in the previous video that would happen, and I didn't lie. Ah, balls. Yeah, but we need a continuous lift for this one. Balls. Right, well, we need to rework this then. That's alright. We will do this. That isn't a problem per se. It's just, yeah. Oh, did I actually put a lift in here? I hope I did. No, it seems I did not. Great, so perhaps I should have added a lift in all these pieces. Hey Damage, I got an idea. Why don't you add a lift? Crap. Yeah, balls. Right, this should perform a lot better now. So we'll test it again. And now I can really try to get this queue and exit sorted. That's gonna be quite a challenge, I reckon. Now the plan is to actually go below over here. Like this. And then right now we are below the station. Which is alright I guess, but what I really want is to... Yeah, I kinda need to resurface in between the track and the path, which I think is where I'm at right now. So, okay, I can't do that because I don't even know if I can't do that. But here's what we'll do. Right now I know I'm at least on the right tile, so look. Oh, I need the tile over there. Yeah, this is the one. Oh no, it's really... Oh, balls! Balls! Oh, that's even worse. I know what I did over here, and that's even worse. But I fixed it, like I always do. Now, it isn't really that good that I have two coasters here, like right next to each other, but... Oh well, what can we do, right? This is... Right, that's even worse. Right now, I really quickly need to fix this. Maybe I should change back to regular view. There. Fixed! Nice! Right, and... Ooh, our test ride's just finished. I hope you watched it, so that I can get a report on the test ride, because I haven't seen jack squat of it. Right, you know what? We are gonna try some shenanigans over here. I need height markers on the path. Right now I'm at height 8, which is exactly the same as that one. So we are gonna join gear exit paths over here, and that should all work out just fine. And it does. Nice, nice, nice. Right, we will check the ratings in just a second, but at least I got the infrastructure sorted. So, let's see, ratings. Oh, look at this. That is so close to... Oh man, this is really close to being just a marvelous coaster. The thing is, I could leave it like this, but this is a dilemma. I could leave it like this, that would be perfectly fine. The guests would go on it, but the excitement rating is a little bit too low for it. So what will happen basically is that the excitement rating will stay this low and we won't get that many guests for it. So yeah, I think what I really need to do, I don't think it's the drop or the bumping up and down. I think it's the parts over here, you know, the in-between parts. I think that especially this curve over here could have been handled a little bit better. In fact, I think we need like some more track over here to slow it down. Or perhaps even over there. I mean, you're going at 43 kilometers. That means that it's not going that fast over here. So really, if I want to slow down the whole coaster a little bit, all I need to do is just add some curves right here on this first Z level. Which we will do. So, yeah, if I slow the coaster down over here a bit, then we're all good. And slowing, I mean, there's no brakes on this coaster. We know this. So really, all I need to do is just add curves and done. Just like that. It's that simple. Let's see, and then we'll add even more track like this. Yay! It isn't that hard. All you need to do is just add the miles. Like this, look, curvature here. And done. Look at that. I will test it again, but I think that right now it won't be that extreme anymore. So yeah, we will quickly set this one up and look at our guest count. We already got 450 guests. That's not enough though. We need more. We need like 600 at the end of the year. So that is like an extra 150. However, I think that once we have the other coaster right next to this one, it will go quite quick. So, yeah, good. All in all, I'd say that this is a pretty good coaster. We are gonna call this the Mortificarexis. Yeah, Mortificarexis. It sounds so Axis-like. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's gonna be the name. And then, well, I mean, I was already thinking like, okay, so what cool name could I pair this one up with? But let's cross that bridge when we come to it. We're gonna go with no. Yeah, this will be quite alright. We'll have black tracks here, and I want different colors per car. No, never mind. I thought that we had the different color for each car thing here as well, you know, or the all in different color option. But I don't see it, so yeah. Yeah, and I like this color better. Right, well, Mortificarexis, you are now open to the public. I must admit that, yeah, there's still some work to do, but that and more will all be for next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.